what would you like for the set? I told Jeff, do you have anything that screams reenactment of any scene from a civil rights movie? Do you have that? And he said, any moment I could just break into, I have every right to be here just as you, sir. I'm at a point in my life where I just want respect. I don't care whether it's earned or not. When I go to the bank, I like to be called Mr. Ferguson. Mr. Ferguson, that's what I like to be called. You know what I found out? That title directly associated with the balance of your bank account. That's what that is. You gotta have at least a comma. At least a comma will get you Mr. You walk in the bank with 46 bucks in your bank account, that's a first name bank account. That's what that is. 46 bucks, what's up, dude? That's what 46 bucks is. When did Lamont quit on technology? You tell them 51, that's when I quit. You know when I drew the line? Snapchat, that's when I drew the line. I did, I know, I don't know what it is. I don't know, I know the young people, you know what it is because you use it. I don't know it, don't tell me. I don't want it up here, I don't want it. I don't want it, it sounds dirty in the first place, it does. It sounds dirty. You want to see my Snapchat? No, no. It's a photo app, I know that much. It's a photo app because this is what this society is. We love taking pictures because there's no accountability. You don't have to make any decisions. Look at it. Look, here's 1,500 pictures of me. I just went outside for 10 minutes. Look at that. There's it. Because you just take pictures till the battery in the camera dies. That's it. See? It's a different generation. Folks my age, we had to make decisions because our camera had 24 pictures. And you had to make harsh decisions about what you took pictures. There are times your friends go, hey, could you take a picture of me? You're like, ooh, I got 3 left, so no. I'm gonna be honest, because I'm honest with every audience I perform in front of. I'm gonna be honest. When I heard the story, boy, mom at the zoo loses track of the boy gets in the gorilla enclosure, they shoot and kill the animal to save the boy. I didn't see a picture, and I didn't see a video. My first thought, honestly, my first thought was, white people. That was my first thought. Oh, white people, of course white people can't keep track of the kids. Of course that's what happened. Then I saw the picture and the video. Do you know? It's a black family. I thought, oh my goodness, this changes everything. First of all, that woman's gonna lose her black mama card. That's what's gonna happen. She's gonna lose her black mama card. Now this is what we know, okay? This is what we know. Eyewitnesses, people standing nearby. So the boy's 4. Mom's at the zoo, she's got other kids. The boy says, I'm going in that gorilla enclosure. And the mom says, no, you're not. And the boy says, yes, I am. And then that point is when I lost my mind. Because as a black man who has a black mama, I didn't know that you could say something back to mama after mama said something to you. That is a cheat code I didn't have as a kid. I'm like, my goodness. Because let me tell you something, if this is me at 4 with my mom, let me tell you folks something. My mom was a bad man. My mom was a bad man. And if that's me at the zoo at 4 with my mom, we don't hear the same story we heard about this boy. We don't hear that. That story doesn't even develop the same way. I'm 4 at the zoo with my mom. I'm going in that gorilla enclosure. No, you're not. Yes, I am. You know the story we hear the next day? Mom throws boy in the gorilla enclosure. That's what we hear. He's like, all right, there he is. That's him. Let's go. Let's go. He lives there now. Come on, let's go. I have kids. I have 4 kids, which is too many kids. That is, 4 kids is way too many kids. Look, if this was 1817, sure, have 4 kids. 2017, no reason for me to have 4 kids. There are no more fields to plow. No reason for me to have 4 kids. On September 3rd of this year, my oldest, Alex, will turn 29 years old. On September 27th of the same year, Olivia, youngest, will turn 4. Oh yes, it's like that. Yes. Because I found out that apparently my lot in life is to produce a new human being every decade. Like an automaker, just roll it out on the assembly line. Would you take a look at that? That is the 2010 Ferguson. Would you take a look at that? Yes, indeed. It's a hybrid. Ladies, if you come home and your man says to you, hey, Jane called. She said she wants you to call her back. That was the message, all right? There is no line of questioning that needs to follow this. The message relay is complete. Well, what did she say? She said she wants you to call her back. Well, how did she say it? Did she sound hungry? Are you kidding me? Ladies, I don't know what happens when you leave the house. I don't know what type of special operative Jack Bauer, Jason Bourne, secret agent life you are living. But I swear to you on behalf of all men here, we are not withholding any codes from you. Just call the woman back. Just call her back. Well, I can't just call her back blind. They got to find out what it is she wanted. I wonder what time she called. Man, take a look at the women looking at me with blank stares. He's silly. He don't know. Let me show you why it's a little crazy. Man comes home. Hey, Steve called and said he wants you to call him back. All right, thanks. That's it, the end. There's no, well, how does Steve sound? Is he trapped in a well? Do I need to get a posse? No. The first place you get to choose your level of respect when you travel is on the plane. When you buy the plane ticket, you get to have that pull-down menu. That's the first place you go to. They get to choose Mr., Mrs., Ms., Doctor. Ooh, look, talk about respect. Maybe I should take Doctor. I'm here to tell you, do not take Doctor. Because that one can backfire on you. Because you could be on the plane and they actually need a doctor, and then you are 0 for 1 in your medical career. So do not take Doctor. You know what I am on every single flight? People don't even realize this is an option. I am professor on every single flight. Professor. That will never backfire, because never in the history of aviation has there ever been an educational emergency. Never. Never. Is there a professor on board? No, that's never been asked. And even if it was, how bad could it be? Is there a professor on board? Why, yes, I'm a professor. What seems to be the problem? This plane left Chicago at 8 a.m. going 500 miles an hour. No. No one's ever asked that.